Hey everyone, happy Monday. Aren't you guys excited? It's another episode of the home series. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what I got because I needed to replace my sister's let me take off my shoes. I needed to replace my sister's pillows that I borrowed from her. So I replaced those and I'm going to show you guys which ones I got. The pillows that I have now, which are not my sister's, I actually bought them when I was still living at her place. They were the Sheet Street ones, and I'll show you guys which ones I got because I had to replace them. By the way, I have Tupperware there in the background because I got it as a gift from my family this weekend. So yeah, let me show you guys what I bought from Mr. Price Home and Sheet Street. And I went to Clicks, guys. So I got like prescriptions at Clicks, and I also just got like some flu stuff like Med Lemon and Linctagon, ACC, just to keep in the cupboard just in case I get sick, because a lot of people like catching like the flu. I'm not trying to catch the flu. I'm not trying to catch the flu. Hence my Powerade orange flavored drink. Okay, anywho, let's just get into it. Let me start with the glass stuff first. So these were 9 rand, 10 rand. These were 10 rand, 9.99 each. So it's basic short stem glasses. I have like very long glasses, so I needed like some short ones. So I got like 4 of these. Let me not unpack this. I'm gonna need to wash them and put them away. And then I got a pestle and mortar, which I have been needing. I haven't really been needing, but I feel like it's nice to have when you're cooking, you know. Oh, okay. So this is the premium range marble pestle and mortar. This was like 170 rand, which is quite affordable, I would think. So I got this black one. I should have gotten the white one, but I mean, if you're grinding curries and manja and stuff, you don't really want the white one, you know. Okay, then I'm gonna show you guys in the Sheet Street haul. Then I got some towels. So this is a I think this is a hand towel. Yep, this is a hand towel. And I got the matching bath towel. And I also got a black one. So I got grey and black because I have quite light towels, so you know I needed some dark ones. Then I also got a wooden chopping board because I feel like if you want to do like charcuterie boards and stuff like that, having a wooden board is nice. This was 130 bucks. So yeah, this is a bamboo one, very nice. And then I had to get this wine I decided to get this wine gift set thingy. It was like 140 bucks because I don't have like a wine opener thingy, like you know, like the traditional wine bottles have like the corkscrew openings, and then it also has an opener. And then it also has a wine stopper in here and a pourer, but I needed the wine stopper, so I thought let me get the whole kit because I actually don't have like something that can open up wine, and in case, you know, people want to come and have wines, you know, I needed that. Then I also bought this melamine spoon rest. This was like 40 bucks. So the thing is, like, I have a one from Tupperware that my sister gave me, but the thing is, like, it doesn't what am I trying to say? It doesn't fit some of the big spoons or the silicone spoons, so this would be nice, especially for dishing up. And then I also had to get some dishing up spoons, because I don't really have dishing up spoons. I have the silicone set, but I don't have dishing up spoons, and these were not so bad. It was like 30 bucks. Serving spoons. I didn't have serving spoons. Okay, what else? Oh, then I saw these really cute coasters, and I was like, I had to get them. I've seen Bongai have similar ones to this, but there's these really cool like wooden white granite, what are they called even? Wood panel marble coaster. So it's like a wood insert with marble. They're very heavy, but I thought it's so nice, and it's gonna go so well with my aesthetics of the house, because you know, it's very whites and soft nudes kind of vibes, and I mean the wood kind of gives the vibe, you know. So we have that, and then I decided to buy this candle. So I had the smaller one like this, I've had the smaller one like this, but guys, can we talk about how affordable this candle is? It's like half the price of like a Yankee candle. This is the Mr. Price Wax Full Premium White Musk. This is like $2.99, guys. Like, it's kind of crazy. I did was these the premium towels? This is like the hospitality range of towels, so I wouldn't say they're like the premium range. It's like super heavy, but I mean they are like decent quality, you know. So these ones I feel like were a little bit more affordable than the premium range. This bath towel was $260, and this hand towel was 100 rand. So honestly, you guys, I feel like it's not that bad, but I definitely needed like more towels because I have 2 bathrooms now. So I was just getting by having, how many sets of towels do I have? I have like 3 sets of towels. 3 sets of towels. So I was like, okay, need to get some more towels. So I got some black and gray, which I feel like is really gonna go with the aesthetics of like the guest bathroom. So when I have guests, these will be the guest towels. Anybody else buy new towels just for having guests over? I don't know when I'm gonna have guests over anyway, but also I'll also be using these towels. So yeah, nothing wrong with these towels. They are a bit, they're not as super soft as the premium range, but this towel is made from 100% ring spun cotton with 2-ply loops and has a double stitched selvage. It is soft, super absorbent, quick drying, and very durable, making it perfect for the hospitality industry or for heavy use. Whichever one it is, hospitality. I mean, this is the house anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the stuff that I got in terms of my haul. Okay, and then lastly we have the pillows. So these are the standard pillow. These are 2-pack quilted polyester latex with added ball fiber with extra loft. I don't know what that means, but this was 330 rand, 329.99 for 2 pillowcases at Sheet Street, you guys. Now I went to Mr. Price to look at pillowcases, and one pillow was like 200 and something rand, 230 or 250, something like that. And I was like, I remember the last time I went to Sheet Street, I think I bought the same pack, was going on special for 260, 280, some whack price like that, but it was going on special, and so I bought 2 exactly like this, and I have 2 like this on my bed, and now I'm going to add another 2 now that I've given my sister. You know what, guys, let me tell you something. Having family is such a blessing, because borrowing stuff from your family is way better than like putting so much pressure on yourself to just buy everything all at once. Like, My carpet I got from my sister. Like most of my dishes and stuff I got from my sister. So I actually didn't have to spend a crap ton on crockery and cutlery. So I would highly recommend that your parents give you siblings. I'm just kidding. Somebody I posted about my brother buying my vacuum cleaner, and somebody said, where do I find a brother like that? I'm like, oh, you're gonna have to talk to your mom and ask her why she didn't make you a brother. So yeah guys, it's been amazing. It's been a blessing. And I've also had like vouchers and stuff like that to shop, so it really does help when you have people helping you. And also guys, if you need help, like especially from your family, the people that will always have your back, like ask for help, because this adulting thing, you will show you flames. It really will show you flames. So yeah, oh, I forgot to show you guys this cute little candle. This is the Mini Jar Island Spa candle from Sheet Street, and it was 36 rand, 35 rand 99 guys. Where can you get things that cost so little these days? I kind of want to put it in like my guest bathroom. Yeah you guys, that is my little homeware haul. I'm sure you guys have noticed I do have a couch. Yay! When shopping for a couch guys, I would highly recommend that you go and look at every avenue you possibly can, because as much as fussy Sanesh was like, oh, I want a nice expensive couch, I also thought to myself, who's buying this couch? Me. Or do I have a sugar daddy buying this couch? I'm buying this couch. So I would highly recommend that you guys try out some of the most affordable brands. I know a lot of people were recommending, what's it called, Furniture Warehouse or something like that, some warehouse place. I personally got my couch from Sahara Africa Furnitures. It took about a month to come. It was a gamble, honestly, if I'm being honest with you guys. I took a gamble, but I also didn't want to spend a crap ton on a couch at the same time. So yeah, I bought mine from Sahara Africa and it was quite affordable. Don't let people make you feel like you have to buy everything cash, you know. Sometimes it's not possible. And yeah, do everything at your own pace, and it's also your business what you do financially, you know. If going into debt is going to help you in the long run, it's what you got to do. If you don't want to sit on camp chairs and break your back for a long time, it's what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that is my haul. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little haul. Okay, so while we're here, I'm going to share with you guys some tips and tricks in terms of buying a couch. Firstly, you need to be prepared, because if you're looking for a nice bougie couch and you can afford it, by all means. But if you're on a budget, look around guys. Don't just settle for the first price you see. Don't just settle for the first thing that you see. And I know a lot of us think that we know what we want, but the couch that I envision myself having versus the one I have right now is worlds apart. So I would definitely say shop around. Don't rush into anything. The next thing I would have to say is, if you can't afford a couch but how you're sitting now is uncomfortable. I know my camp chairs were killing my back so bad. Camp chairs are not meant to be sat on for long periods of time, but I just could not work out of a camp chair any longer, and I was like, okay, let's see what we're gonna do. Okay, so plan financially, plan. Okay, if you feel like you want to buy a couch on account, as we like to say, or HP, or on credit, is that the right way to say, then by all means do what's best for you. In the perfect world, we could all afford things and afford to pay it cash up front, but it's not a perfect world. So look at all your financial aspects of furnishing your place and see, okay, what can you afford, what is in your price range. Even if you're going, here's the thing, even if you're going to take your couch on account or HP or whatever, don't put yourself in a position where it's going to be literally impossible to pay off that couch every month because of the expense, the amount of money it costs to actually get the couch. Does that make sense? So think about it logically. If you're going to get a couch, how much is it going to cost you month to month to pay back, if that makes sense? And make sure like it's not going to be difficult for you to pay for that couch every month. A couch is going to make your life easier in terms of you having a comfortable place to sit, but make sure that it doesn't put you in a worse off position for having it. Does that make sense? So I would say I definitely shopped around for a while. I have been looking at couches for a good couple of months before I even moved out. I was always looking at furniture, looking at the homeware store, looking at there's fluff on me, so annoying, looking at so many different like online stores, looking at some of my favorite stores. When I tell you shopping around really paid off, then I was stalking this company, Sahara Africa Furnitures. So this is not sponsored. I shopped during their winter sale, and I think their winter sale was quite decent because you'd get a decent amount off your purchase. So I ordered, and the order came just 1 day short of a month. So I would definitely say that if you guys are going to be ordering with companies that are quite affordable, I looked at the reviews on Google for this company, and they had like not the best reviews in terms of timing and customer service. However, I was willing in the name of saving money I was willing in the name of saving money to take the risk, because I know one of my other friends said that she purchased her couch in 2020 and she hasn't had any issues and it's still great quality and she entertains a lot. So I was like, okay, cool, let me check them out, let me order, because if I don't act now, before I know it, the winter sale is going to be over and I'm going to have to be paying full price for these things, you know. So I am so happy with my couch. It's so comfortable. It's so well made. The quality and the feel is just incredible for the amount that I paid. So if you guys are looking for decent couches, you can try Sahara Africa. Definitely check out the reviews, definitely find other people's opinions of the company as well. But with these companies that are more affordable, you do run the risk of them taking 2-3 months. I know one of my friends, one of my followers now, who actually turned one of the people that I connect with via the DMs. She was saying that she ordered a couch from Clarins Warehouse, I believe. Clarins Warehouse, not Furniture Warehouse, Clarins Warehouse, which is also quite an affordable furniture place to get your stuff from, and they sell secondhand furniture as well if you're looking to get like high quality but you're okay doing secondhand, you know what I mean. She was telling me her couch came after 2 or 3 months. So I think you should just be prepared for, if you order a couch, it might take a while to come with these more affordable places, whereas if you order it via like the bigger brands who are not so affordable, you kind of will get your couch in a timeliest manner, or you know, they'll communicate with you and update you with regards to when you're going to get your couch. So that is my tips and tricks for couch shopping. Don't rush, take your time, know what you want. I already knew what I wanted in terms of my couch and my themes and my colors, so I knew like going with a gray couch would just be a vibe. It's not too light. I would have loved a white couch, but I'm a makeup wearer and I also like to relax on my couch, so I don't want to have makeup on the couch and have to clean it all the time. So I know one guy said if you want white clean stuff. You must be prepared to clean all the time. And listen, sometimes I'm prepared to clean and sometimes I just want to chill, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I went for a kind of safe option, this lightish gray color, and I love it. It's super comfortable, you guys. So yeah, and it was super affordable. So I would highly recommend you guys shopping around, seeing what your options are, and really just seeing what is out there. Because if you go for all the like big brands and stuff like that, you're never really going to catch the bargains when you can. Also, you need to be a little picky with regards to the hardware of the couch itself. Mine comes with wooden blocks that are like nailed into the bottom of the couches, but like just check your accessories. If you want it to be like super bougie, just make sure everything's sturdy, and everything is like good quality. So yeah, that is some of my tips for when you guys are couch shopping. Please do not also like put yourself under pressure. If you cannot afford a couch for the first few months after you move out, take your time. Or alternatively, you can purchase the couch on credit, or you can take it on account. What else is the other word that you would say for buying it on account? Pay it off monthly. There's nothing wrong with paying off things monthly. I mean, I was just looking for my cell phone. Our cell phone contracts, we pay them off monthly. So the same goes for furniture. Like, don't feel bad if you have to take things on credit, if you have to pay for things monthly instead of paying cash up front. Nobody has cash up front to come and pay just like that, you know? So yeah, you guys, that is it from me. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed my little haul, and yeah. Good morning. I know I sound so sick, you guys. I even feel yucky, and my lips are looking extra puffy today, but anyway, I am sick. I caught a cold. I feel like also like my immunity has probably been a bit not the best, because I have not been sleeping well at all, and I've just like been on autopilot mode, you know. But at least this week, like, I don't have a lot of stuff to do, so at least I can chill for a little bit, and yeah, you know, yeah, can chill and relax. I'm feeling so sick and horrible, guys. And I spoke to my sister. So this is where I've been like for the last 2 days. Well, yesterday I spent the day on the couch. You guys saw me on Monday because I went to Mr. Price home on Monday. But yeah, I'm feeling so horrible. I want to go shower, have a nice hot shower. I woke up at 9, so I only put the keys on at 9. It's like 20 past 10 now, and I've already had like my ACC, made lemon. I had breakfast. Yeah, so I already had the stuff I had to have breakfast. But yeah, my laundry is busy sitting here, guys. Like, I need to put my laundry away. Oh my gosh. I folded it and put it away yesterday morning, and then I also washed my new towels yesterday as well, so it was drying outside. Now they're just sitting in my basket waiting to be put away. Oh my gosh. I just feel so, you know. But I think it's also my body's way of telling me to slow the heck down, because I have been non-stop for a while. And I don't know what rest is. I need to like come to terms with what rest is, because the way that I rest, sis, shem,
It's not it, ma'am. It is not it. Okay, so my geyser is still getting warm. The water was lukewarm. I'm not trying to have a lukewarm shower, guys. I want a hot shower. So while that is happening, I thought I'd just come and talk to you guys. I feel like with every hate comment, I learned something. I had a really horrible hate comment this past weekend, but through all of the incredible, amazing people in my DMs, the people who I am so honored and blessed and grateful to be calling my followers, I got through it. You know, people were saying, wow, the delusion is real. Like, I opened up and I know like I was a bit snappy about it. So here's the thing. Every single time I have question stickers, this one person, obviously I recognize them by their username, this one person keeps asking me all of the time, how have I lost so much of weight? Over and over and over again. And I swear every single time they ask, they're probably expecting a different answer. So anyway, I was very triggered because I keep telling people it was stress induced, but I feel like people think I'm probably lying. People think like I'm probably just being like, oh yeah, she's just saying it's stress induced. It's not that deep. It was stress induced. Anyway, long story short, I basically was like, listen, you've seen me lose weight, but you weren't there when I lost the sparkle in my eyes. Because I've had times where people have said to me, Sanesh, like, you don't look like yourself. Your eyes don't sparkle like the way they used to. And I knew it. I knew that my eyes didn't sparkle that the way they used to. I knew that I was not happy, you know? Let me not cry, let me not cry, let me not cry. I'm sick, I can't afford to cry. You weren't there when my heart was breaking, but I refused to let it get the best of me. You weren't there when I dealt with the trauma of a home invasion. I said a lot of things, right? And I'm like, you know, none of what I've been through. You just have seen my weight loss. If there was something worth sharing weight loss wise, I would have shared it, guys. I'm not a gatekeeper. Like, I would have loved, in any given circumstance, I would have loved to have helped other women with worthwhile information about how I've lost weight. But I'm not going to sit here and gaslight you guys and say, oh yeah, it's a healthy diet. No, it was stress. There were times where I got sick, where I was eating 3 meals a day, that I felt like, okay, I'm gonna gain some weight now because, you know, I've been eating 3 meals a day to take my medication. I promise you, at the end of that week, I weighed the same that I weighed before having gotten sick. I didn't gain any weight from even eating 3 meals a day. And I asked my mom, and my mom said, why did I say asked like that? I asked my mom and I said, did you lose weight when you were stressed when you were younger? And she said yes. Her weight would fluctuate all the time, and when she was very stressed, she'd lose weight. And I feel like that's just how I react. I have been through, I don't even want to get upset and cry, but I have been through a lot in the last, let's call it a year. For those of you who don't know, or if you have recently started following me, let me stop crying. For those of you who don't know, we had a home invasion last year at the end of September, during fasting time, by the way, during poor fasting time. We had a home invasion where 4 men came into the home while myself, my sister, and the nanny were there. I didn't share this detail with you guys, but I feel like I have to. Well, I don't have to, but I choose to, because I don't think you guys would understand the amount of trauma if I don't share at least a few details to put into perspective. I was in the kitchen, had just gone into the kitchen. I had just finished an online class with someone. Had just gone into the kitchen. And then these men rush in through the front door. Now, the day before, I was working in Limpopo, and I left home like really early in the morning, and the geyser burst. So the house was a mess. My room was a mess. Everything was a mess, right? So when these men come through the front door, I was about to ask, can I help you? Because I thought they're here to fix the geyser. And then I saw the gun. And that's when I realized, oh, I can't help you guys. Like, I'm laughing about it now. And when I tell people, they also laugh because of the way I say it. I was like, I was about to say, can I help? And then I was like, oh, I can't help you. Like, you know, because I saw the weapon. So he came to me, the guy that saw me first came to me with the, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word on YouTube, but pointed it to my face, asked me who's in the house. At that point I'm scurrying. I'm like, it's my sister, it's the helper. And then one guy passed us, went into the outbuilding, took whatever he could see. It was just a very traumatic experience. I don't want to go into more details because it's not just my story to tell. It's also my sisters and our helpers, and it was just very traumatic overall, you guys. It was a very traumatic experience, and I still have PTSD. 2 weeks after that had happened, I had the heart attack of my life. I was driving in one of the side roads, not far from my sister's house, and there was this car in the middle of the road, and 4 or 5 men were pushing it, and it gave me the biggest fright of my life because I thought this car was being hijacked. Meantime, it wasn't starting and these men were just pushing it back into the driveway. Honestly, I stopped like at least 10 meters, not 10, maybe about 8 meters away, and I was like, flippin' hell, how am I gonna reverse? What am I doing? So I waited a few more seconds, and then when I realized it wasn't a threat, I was like, okay, I don't have to reverse or like try to find another way to leave. But it gave me the biggest fright of my life. To this day, when there's pedestrians crossing the road very fast or running, it gives me stress because I'm thinking, okay, they're attacking the car in front of me, or like, I don't know, like I have more fears now outside of the house versus inside of the house. But when I tell you, it gives me so much of anxiety. There are times also where I realize I have PTSD because upstairs there'll be one of my neighbor's kids running, and I will get the literal fright of my life. And also my nephew, we also have a baby dog now, so there were times when I was still living at my sister's house where my nephew would be running around the house with the dog, and I would get the fright of my life. And then I think, oh, it's just Jared with the dog. Like, I promise you, the PTSD that you get after that experience never really goes away. I'm so grateful though that I went to trauma counseling, because had I not gone to trauma counseling, I think that my mind would have played over that experience over and over again. But I think my brain is very good at compartmentalizing and dealing. And I didn't really struggle with sleeping, although I didn't want to sleep in my room alone for like the first month or like the first couple of weeks. I was sleeping with my niece. But then I went back to sleeping in my room, and I didn't really struggle with falling asleep or anything of that sort. But I feel like the PTSD that I've gotten from that experience has never really gone away, and I don't think it will ever go away. I think it was a life-changing event, if I'm being honest. But I thank God that we were all okay, that what we lost could be replaced, and that God is good, you know. So yeah, I'm just very grateful that God is good and that we were okay. But then I feel like I just went through more and more and more and more and more things, you know. I was dealing with a I don't even know what to call it. Like, I'm not a serial dater. I date like one guy every few years, and they just teach me why I'm better off alone, if I'm being honest with you guys. And I just have so much of experience with unhealed people that for me it just reinforced why it's so important for me to heal myself, and why is it so important for me to be the best version of myself in relationships. It's been wild, you guys. I have had my heart broken. I have questioned my self-worth. But I do want to say, me being happy right now has not come without its trials and tribulations. It has not come easy. It's come with a lot of heartache, unhappiness, and I think for me as well, I think I'm the happiest I've ever been right now, because I have worked so hard to give myself the things that I've gave myself. Yesterday I was walking towards the couch, I think I was eating supper, and I just like realized, wow, like I did this for myself. How incredible is that? So yeah, I am so grateful beyond measure for working as hard as I have, for giving myself the things that I've given myself. And you can do it. If I can do it at my very old auntie age of 27, you can most definitely do it as well. You can achieve anything you set your mind to. I started affirmations in November last year, and I promise you, like, when you manifest with intention and you manifest knowing that you are the best version of yourself and you deserve everything life has to offer, I am telling you, God will make a plan for you. God will make a plan for you. And I don't think I'm better than anyone else. I don't think I'm known or popular in this industry. None of that sort. I know that I am better than the woman I was yesterday. And that the only woman I am competing with is the woman I was yesterday and the day before that. I'm not here to make anyone else feel any less of themselves. I'm here to inspire people to know your worth and never settle for anything that doesn't align with your worth. I feel like too often we as women feel like we need to settle because maybe we just don't deserve anything better than that. And I'm here to tell you, as a woman who has felt like I didn't deserve anything better than I was settling for, we deserve so much more. We deserve everything great that this life has to offer. And I am not going to settle until I find it. I am not going to settle for any man who's not going to treat me like I am the best thing that's ever happened to him. Because let me tell you something, I am the best thing that will happen to someone. I believe in my humble heart of hearts that me in a relationship, I don't bring drama, I don't make life hard, I make life easy. So having me around is a privilege. Having me around, having me be your partner should be an honor. I suffered for 27 years of my life. It's time for me to shake my ass on a yacht in Dubai. I'm kidding. It's time for me to finally know that I'm worthy of everything good in the world. And I hope, to all the young girls watching, I hope that you know that you are worthy of everything this life has to offer, regardless of what people have told you that you are not worthy of, regardless of how people have put you down. There are going to be miserable people walking on this earth who are going to find every opportunity to put you down. But ma'am, queen, hold your head up high. Learn that you can take nothing personally in this life. People say things without knowing what you've gone through, without having lived a day in your life. And let me tell you something, had anyone tried to have lived a day in your life, they would have not made it as far as you have. So don't let people's opinions affect your view on yourself. You are capable of anything and everything you set your mind to. And people are always going to talk. So make the best of it and give them something to talk about. What else are they going to talk about when you're living your best life and being happy? Are they going to be like, ugh, she's so happy? It's either you're going to give them something to talk about or nothing to talk about at all. Live your best life and become the best version of yourself, not for anybody else, but for you. And also, how in the hell are you going to love somebody else if you cannot love yourself? So love yourself, know what you're worthy of, and never settle for anything less than anybody offers you. I watched Fumi Desaluvold, and she was like, sit down at your table, eat your caviar, have your glass of champagne, spoil yourself, treat yourself, so that when a man comes along offering you those things, you can say, I've already had that. What else do you have to offer? And that's on having high standards, and I live by that. There's nothing wrong with having high standards. I feel like when you have had your heart broken so many times, you have to higher your standards. High standards prevent you from having low quality experiences. I said what I said, and I really hope that this video just inspires you to realize your worth and never in a million years settle for anything that is not worthy of you. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go hit the shower because my shower is probably nice and hot now. I love you guys. Sorry my voice sounds so horrible. I know I look a little trashy because I'm sick, but I just thought it was really important to talk about it and just talk to you guys about all of the things. Well, not all, but give you guys an idea of some of the things that led to my weight loss that was stress induced. And never mind that, guys, let me tell you something. Mentally preparing yourself for moving out for the first time, wow. Wow, it's just, I was never ready. But anyway, again, I know I said this in like the couch part of the video, but however it is that you get about to doing whatever it is you need to do, whether you need to put yourself in debt within reason, because I feel like if you can't afford to pay off a certain amount of debt, don't put yourself into debt. You gotta live within your means, okay? It's very important to live within your means and do what you can for yourself, but don't feel bad if it's taking you longer than other people to get the things that you need to get, okay? I think the only reason why I was able to get my couch so soon is because I opted for such a, I wouldn't say cheap, but I opted for a more affordable couch as opposed to one that would have costed me basically an arm and a leg. So yeah, you guys, I hope this has helped you guys. I hope that my couch tips also helped you guys as well when deciding on what couch to get. And I hope that you guys have a blessed day further. I love you guys. Don't forget to slay all day, every day with and without makeup. And I'll talk to you guys in the next episode of the Home Diaries with Sanesh. Bye-bye.